again, everybody. Bob Doyle here with Boundless Living, and specifically we're talking about Boundless Living coaches, and I've got another opportunity to introduce you to still another one of our certified coaches that you may find a future with in terms of a coaching relationship, and I wanted you to meet Trish Coole. Hi, Trish.
Hi, Bob. How you doing?
I'm doing great. So happy that we're having this conversation and get to let people get to know you a little bit. So the first question I ask all the coaches is basically, what is it about coaching that really speaks to you? What is it, what draws you to coaching as any kind of a passion or interest?
Well, for me, it was a natural progression. I mean, helping people in my business in energy work over the last 14 years, it was a natural progression, and I'd already been helping people on lots of different levels. And I went, yeah, coaching sounds like the next space to be. And also the fact that, I can be anywhere in the world and still be, connecting with people and helping them, because the internet's so great now.
Yeah.
So, the flexibility of it too.
Talk about, because you mentioned energy work and years of doing that. That's pivotal work in the law of attraction. And once you get an understanding of the law of attraction, you understand why managing energy is so important and us being conscious of it. Talk a little bit about that work that you do in that space.
Okay, so I do lots of different modalities, but it's about connecting to us on all levels, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. It's not just, we tend to be so much in the mental in this society, and so it's realizing that, when we have, something wrong with us, or we're depressed, or we have aches or pains, that there's always another energetic component to it. So, over the years, I've been helping people to really connect to that core essence and to, really look at how they're leading their lives and how they're creating things in their lives, and help them to feel safe in the space to be able to make some changes.
So, yeah, you're
but
right.
feel nurtured at the same time.
So law of attraction coaching is definitely a natural progression for you,
Yeah.
because this is the type of, when it comes down to people not having results with the law of attraction, very often it is because of an energetic misalignment or something that they're not aware of in their own energy system. So for you to bring that skill set in, I mean, all of our coaches are familiar with energy and release techniques and things like that, but you have, it sounds like a history in this of working with people on this level. So that would, of course, be extremely valuable. So talk about why Boundless Living in terms of an outlet to share your coaching. Like, why did you choose us?
Well, I've been The Secret I've known since it first came out in 2006, 2007, whenever it was, and I had bought your program, and then years later, about a year and a half ago, you were on The Big Life.
Yeah.
And I reconnected with you again, and I went, and I bought another program, and then it wasn't, a week later when you sent out the coaching certification. And I just went, yeah, that feels right. I totally inspired action. It wasn't in my mind at that time to be a coach. I just knew I needed to go in another direction with my business. And it felt right. It just, I knew you from your program. I knew The Secret. And I went with my heart.
That's awesome. And I think what's great about coaching as a profession as it has emerged over the past decade or so, really, really prevalent out there, is it does seem to call to a lot of people who really don't know what to seem to do with this ability that they have to connect with people and help them. They don't want to become doctors or therapists, but they know they have a gift, right, of really helping people see themselves in a different way, and that describes you. And I think virtually every coach that's come through our program has had that within them. They didn't well, I hate people, but I want to be a coach. I mean, there's something just this innately about a contribution for a person that is a coach. And so I'm really glad that you felt that and jumped in, because you're a wonderful, valuable asset to the group as a whole. Tell us something about any kind of specialty. I mean, some coaches are drawn to this work because they've done work in a particular area on themselves, and now they really want to give back in that area. Is there something in your life that that you are bringing, that you're particularly passionate about in the area of coaching, that you like to help people have breakthroughs with?
For me, I think it's about connecting really connecting to the core essence of who you are, because we tend to put ourselves in these different boxes for different situations. And for me, it was about blowing all my boxes up and leading from my heart and going through all the growth there. So helping people to feel safe and comfortable being themselves, to be in alignment with themselves. And law of attraction, bringing that into them, knowing, teaching skills on how to raise their vibrations so that they can have an amazing life, and have the life that they are, supposed to have.
Well, I think that's one of the reasons you're such a perfect fit, because Boundless Living's overall message really comes down to living your authentic life, being who you really are, tapping into that essence of who you really are, which so many of us get disconnected from somewhere along the line.
Yeah.
So for your passion to be helping people to reconnect to that, that's really the first step of the whole law of attraction process. You've got to know what you want and why, and some of that doesn't really show itself clearly until you really know who you are and connect it back to your essence. So that's a great gift that you give people. So before we wrap up the conversation, just a little something that has nothing to do necessarily with coaching, about Trish, a fun fact, I don't know, a hobby, something just to let people know a little bit more about you.
Okay, so I love animals.
Me too.
Yeah, tell you they've saved my life many times. So I love animals, and I love to travel. Love to see different cultures. Love to, through the Boundless Living program. I mean, I've got friends now in Germany. I've got some friends in the States. I've actually, one of the coaches actually lived 15 minutes down the road, from the program. So, I've met her, and I just love meeting new people and having new experiences and just being crazy and
awesome.
fun, just having fun and crazy.
That's what we love around here. Fun, crazy.
That's right.
I forgot to ask you at the top, which is where are you in the world? Because you
I'm
sound
in
like you could be living
Australia.
so you don't sound like you'd be in Australia. So I just wanted to let people know that we do have these coaches all over the planet. So it's for time zone purposes, we can make coaching easily available for people on that side of the world. All right, Trish, well, thank you for your time and sharing your passion for coaching, and thank you for being a part of Boundless Living. I really enjoyed talking to you today.
Thank you.